Michelle, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm putting together my TBR for the Cramathon. This is a readathon put on by Julia at Julia Sapphire, the Awkward Bookworm, Allie at Book Hoarder, and Dylan the Reader. This readathon runs from December 22nd to December 28th. The idea behind this readathon is to try to finish up your reading challenges and get those last minute books read for the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first challenge is to read the group book, which is The Afterlife of Holly Chase. This is a book I'm going to have to probably pick up from my library. I haven't looked to see if they even carry it, but hopefully they will. The second challenge is to read a book that you meant to read in 2018 but haven't gotten to it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and choose The Book Thief for this one by Mark Zusek. This is quite ambitious because this is quite a thick book and there's still 4 more books to read. No, 5 more books to read. So we'll see. The third challenge is to read a book that is under 200 pages. For this, I'm choosing The Taming of the Shrew. This book technically has 249 pages. However, these No Fear version, one side of the page is in plain English, one side of the page is in the original text. I'm only going to be reading basically half of the book in plain English. So that brings this down to only about 150 pages. The fourth challenge is to read the shortest book on your TBR, and I swear this book has been on my TBR. Like 5 different TBR videos, I include this book and I just don't get around to it. So again, on my TBR for the shortest book on my list is Saga, the graphic novel. Now there should be no excuses that I do not read this book. I actually might put this at the very top of my list to read first because it's really bugging me that I haven't got to read it yet. It's so short. The fifth challenge is to read a book with a person of color representation. So I'm going to pick up Six of Crows for this. Again, this is another really thick book. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, I didn't realize, but this also has silver on the cover, which is the challenge for number 6. Choose a book that has silver on the color. I originally chose Kingdom Keepers, but this also has silver on the colors. So maybe what I'll do is throw in a different graphic novel because I already have 2 really thick books on this list. So this one can also work for the silver on a color. Challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. I'm kind of leaving this open. This book is an undetermined book. I usually have an audiobook that's going on, which I never really include in these TBRs because they don't always fit the challenges. But I have been listening to Harry Potter, so I will likely be listening to that book. I will probably complete one of those books, or I will complete a book that I've already started reading. Yep, that's my TBR for the Cramathon. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to read a bunch of books. All right. Well, let me know if you're doing this Cramathon too. I would love to see what you're reading for the challenges.